welcome. Today we are going to learn how to import Google Analytics 4 data into Airtable. So Google Analytics 4 is actually replacing old Google Analytics, known as Universal Analytics or UA. We do have another video for UA. You just have to check the description for the link. So Google Analytics really gives you an overview of how your website is doing through statistics. Today we are going to make this a little bit easier to monitor. So if you come back to your Airtable, we're going to learn how to import Google Analytics 4 data into Airtable using Data Fetcher. So we want to go ahead and install the Data Fetcher app. So simply go over to the right-hand side, select the Apps button, and then click on Add an App. Once this loads up, you can search Data Fetcher in the search bar at the top. It'll pop up, click on the add, and then click Add App. Now you can either create a free Data Fetcher account or you can simply continue with Google. You'll then be brought to the following page where you can import your data. So simply click on the Create Your First Request button and name that request. So we're going to title this request Fetch Google Analytics 4 Data. Then for the application, we want to search Google Analytics 4. Click on that when it appears, and we will be prompted to create that connection between Google Analytics 4 and Data Fetcher for Airtable. So when you click on this button, it'll load up your login for your Google account, and then you will be requested to give access for the view and manage your Google Analytics data option. Make sure this is selected and then click on continue, and once you do that, we'll both come back to this step. Now, as you can see, nice and simple, that has been connected. So all we have to do is select save and continue in the bottom right hand corner. And now we can select the account, Data Fetcher, the property, Data Fetcher GA4, and the date range as well. So we are going to do last week. Then for the fields, we'd like to include total users, sessions. So you can simply click on this and then find what you're looking for, or you can type to search it, and views. Once you have those selected, you can then split by, and I'm going to select date. So this allows you to split the data into different records for the date range that we import the data for. So this will go for the date. Then you can scroll down, and here we have the option of filters. Now this is optional, but this is a really great tool to know about. If you select add filter, you can then use the filters to only import certain data from Google Analytics 4 based on specific criteria. So if we select this, then we can choose the conditions that you want to filter. So for example, you can choose that you can import data for pages that contain the word blog. So if we include here full page URL, and then we select contains, and then we would simply type /blog/, and that is as simple as that is. However, this is optional, so I'm going to actually leave this blank today, and then you can make sure that your output table and view is table 1 and grid view. Nice and simple. Go over to the right hand side and select save and run. Now you can leave this as it is as well, because you've already chosen these fields to be imported to your Airtable. If you had lots of other options, you could turn them on and off as so, using the green toggle to grey. But like I say, we can leave this as it is today and then select save and run in the bottom right hand corner and select the show output table. Now this will load up, and as you can see, that data has been imported from Google Analytics 4 to Airtable via Data Fetcher. Nice and simple, but we can actually go one step further and make these records update automatically. So if you go over to the right hand side, you'll see the Data Fetcher app, and you can choose to make this full screen just by scrolling over the button and clicking this, and then we can scroll down to the schedule option. Now you will only have this option if you have upgraded to a paid Data Fetcher account. If you haven't yet done that, I really recommend that you go and do that and come back to this stage so that you can make this happen automatically. If you are already here with me, then we can select add API key, and we'll be prompted to click on the button that'll take us to our Airtable account. So if we select that, we'll be brought to our account overview, and you can scroll down to generate your API key. Here you can select generate API key and then copy that code back into your Airtable. Then paste it into the following box. Once you have that pasted, you can simply select save and that will automatically turn that schedule request on. So you can see that this will be updated every 15 minutes. You can select every day of the week, and I've got mine set between 9 and 6. So that will happen automatically. Then just press save in the right-hand corner and close that window over. So hopefully today you have learned how to import Google Analytics 4 data into Airtable using Data Fetcher. But if you do have any questions, you can reach out to us here at Data Fetcher, where we also have a full-length blog on this exact topic if you'd like to check that out in further detail. Thank you very much for taking the time to learn today. I hope you have a good one.